that's cool.
Well,
We died horribly.
so in about 3 hours, I'll know if I'm rich or not.
I skipped over that first building for a reason. I knew there'd be people in there. I have a distinct. Wait, what did you say?
I said about 3 hours from now, I'll know if I'm rich or not.
Oh, what with the car?
No, our office like put together like everyone chipped in $10 to get lottery tickets.
Oh, pff. Yeah.
See if we win.
Not a bad idea. Imagine if a whole city did that.
Right?
Dude.
Giant waste of money.
Oh my god. Yeah, if they didn't win, but like imagine like if a city actually pulled its ticket like its cash for like $5 a person or something, or maybe even like $1 a person, you'd probably have quite a bit of tickets still in the city, and then the city would win that lottery, and we would have a lot of money for the city. Just in like what if it was like a kind of a tax write-off basically? We win the lottery and all that money that we should have had to fucking pay at taxes at the end of the year comes away and goes because we took care of it through the lottery.
No.
Haha. You know what I'm saying?
Pretty big jackpot though.
Big enough to change a city?
Depends on the city.
See?
It's like 520 million.
Could save a city. Where did Jack go?
We split it 7 ways. The average, like the cash options estimated like 317
What happened, bro?
million. So if it splits 7 ways, it's like 45 million a person at our work. How fucking ridiculous would that be, dude?
That'd be pretty awesome. I'd come stay at your place.
I already know what I'm gonna do with it if I win.
What's that?
I'm gonna have a house built that's like made of concrete. Reinforced concrete.
Yeah. Underground, where Trump can't get you.
It would definitely have a huge basement that would have it like turned into a data center. Then have like a streaming, like every room have streaming set up.
Dude, I've been watching that fucking The Last Man on Earth show. Have you watched that at all?
No.
It's pretty funny, but it's basically like a virus kills all the plants or not plants, but all the animals on the planet and all the humans and everything, just like kills everybody except for a few immune humans that just happen to be immune, genetically immune. That was like 1% or less, or like 0.05% or some shit. But anyway, these last remaining humans are finding each other and kind of a few of them. It seems like it almost seems like the only humans that survive are mostly idiots, like the dumb people, or how it's like really just start us over, cavemen. No, but the one guy that actually, like, anytime there's somebody that knows what he's fucking talking about, the show will kill him off immediately. Like, this guy's like, dude, we have to think long term here. Like, gas is not sustainable. It's gonna go bad. Like, we have to think solar energy for mostly, for what we've got, because we can't. All the gas is gonna go bad in a couple of years here, and we have to figure out a place to live that's not, I mean, Tucson's great and all, I guess, but we have to live somewhere that's, sustainable, that's got a lot of food and water source, and it's away from, I don't know, nuclear warheads that are, like, those are going to go bad, start going bad soon, and da-da-da-da, going all over the shit. And he dies of appendicitis.
Lol.
And, yeah, they tried to operate on him, too, but they obviously didn't go very well.
Chop it out!
They tried. But yeah, it was pretty fucked up. And, so now, like, later on in the show, it was so funny, though. At one point, they had, like, gas go bad, and they're like, shit, like, some gas is going bad. Like, oh my god. But then, like, they don't talk about it. Like, It just kind of like goes back to normal. Like they keep using cars forever, including airplanes, which I thought that was where they were gonna throw another one up because they had one other guy that knew what he was talking about, and he was trying to learn how to fly a plane to like get them to other places and shit like that. So like you know, when the nuclear warheads and shit are going bad, for instance. Well, he's like, I think you got it. The dumb idiot guy's like, you know, really giving him like the go ahead. Like, yeah, man, you've been practicing here for plenty of hours. He's like, yeah, well, I have technically got the amount of hours to do a test flight. But I don't think I'm ready. Oh no, you're totally ready. Like da 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 da. Like Amelia Earhart never got a test flight. Shit, she just had to fly that plane and da 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 da. And talks him into going out there. And I'm thinking, the second he takes off in the airplane, I'm thinking, well, he's definitely dead. Like this guy's gonna die.
Gonna explode.
He's gonna die. But what I thought is they'd have the fuel go bad, and then he would just immediately crash because the fuel's bad. Because it's been a while since they've made that reference, but it is a thing. It went bad fucking months ago on some guy. So, but instead he just immediately smashed straight down into the ground. But like it was just like, oh, I guess he wasn't ready. Whoops. Well, we try. You know, I tried. I was just trying to help.
Sounds retarded.
Yeah, it's hella fucking dumb. It's hella dumb. But then after that, like a satellite crashes down and starts a fire, which starts a nuclear, like meltdown on this fucking nuclear site or whatever. And they see it on fire and they realize what's going on. Luckily, it says he went over to the building and looks at the sign that says nuclear active. Da 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 da. He's like, oh shit. And they look at a map because they're like, okay, well, let's drive somewhere where we're at least 100 miles from a nuclear warhead. And they realize that there's like nowhere on the fucking map really where they're like so many miles away from nuclear meltdowns. Because there's so many warheads planted all around the fucking United States now. Like they're looking at it and it's like, so they end up fucking have to go up to Mexico or some shit. They sail up to Mexico, to get away from all the fucking.
It's kind of stupid because like warheads, they don't just like go bad and fucking irradiate everything.
They say actually multiple shows have said that that's a thing. Is that
But it's like not.
Supposedly it is. If there's not, I think the science supposedly backs it up because enough sci-fi shows have said it.
Is that it's just a thing of fucking uranium, and without an alpha particle emitter, or sorry, not an alpha particle emitter, neutron, it won't start the chain reaction. So you can't stop a chain reaction in a nuclear reactor. But for
that's what they're saying is the nuclear reactors are all gonna
that's
what they're talking about. Yeah, sorry, the nuclear. They're saying the nuclear reactors are everywhere and they're all going up right now.
Yeah, that's totally legit.
Yeah, so that's what it is the nuclear reactors are everywhere going up. And there's nowhere within like a 200-mile radius or whatever amount of radius they needed. I think it was like a 200-mile radius. Everything within a 200-mile radius of that nuclear reactor will be radiated. And they were looking on the map and there was like fucking
Now, the other thing about that is most reactors are designed in such a way that if they were to go critical, they kind of self-contain. At least most modern reactors.
Well, that's good. Because I was just thinking, like, that's really fucked up that if we ever did have shit go wrong with us, like, the planet would be fucked because we've got so much shit stored up in it. Like, if we ever go missing, like, the planet's just going to self-destruct and fuck itself with radiation.
I mean, it's kind of like it would be a small blip on the geologic timescale. So, I mean, honestly, the planet's going to be fine. The planet suffered through billions of years of bombardment from fucking asteroids. It's not going to be bothered by a little bit of radiation.
It's not a little bit. It's the entire planet's like encoded in a
Where do you think all the fucking uranium came from?
We made it?
The ground. We dug it out of the ground. It was already there. You just refined it into little rods.
dangerous rods that Homer Simpson drops on the ground like an idiot.
Guess what uranium turns into after a couple million years?
Rocks?
Lead.
Lead?
Lead is former uranium.
No wonder it's so bad for you.
Yep. That shit decomposes into lead.
So Jack just like disappeared.
Doesn't seem unusual.
It's so weird.
I got invited to the World of Warcraft next expansion alpha test.
Nice. Nice, nice.
I was literally just thinking about it earlier too. I was like, I bet I won't get invited to that because like I haven't really been playing much. And then I get an email literally like an hour ago. Like, oh, I guess I was wrong.
You have been cordially invited.
I think it's the first time I've been in an actual alpha. I've always only been in the beta. No, that's not true. I was in an alpha before. I got into the Wrath of the Lich King alpha.
It's too warm today. So weird that it's been warm. Is summer back? What happened? Looks like they're coming out with hella cool games this year. I was looking over them. There's like tons of pretty good looking ones coming out. Not a whole lot of multiplayer, mostly like 2-player, 1-player type shit. It looked like.
Like how Sea of Thieves is like not even in the top 10 anymore.
Nope. Sea of Thieves isn't like, it wasn't even in any of the video game things that are coming out. It was on like the bottom of the list of all that shit. Like if every one of the games that are coming out this year.
I think Ninja was playing Darwin Project earlier.
That's cool. Did they make it 2-player yet?
Duos?
Yeah. They did?
Yeah, they have duos available.
Oh, I didn't know they added it. I haven't played it in a minute. You've never really played in the arena, huh?
I did the placement matches so that I could get to the director.
That was it.
Yeah.
I don't play very often, but I've played at least a couple here and there. You know, I'll hop back in the arena.
It's not really into third-person shooters.
It's
Far
like,
Cry 5 looks tempting though.
yeah. Iraq was saying we should buy it. The only thing is, it's only 2-player. So, only 2 of us can play it at a time, max. So, it's kind of lame. But, I'm glad they at least come out with another co-op game. I love that. Because I've been missing that for a minute. I mean, storyline mode game. They really should come out with a 4-player co-op storyline mode for online players. Like there isn't enough people to support that, right? Like a group of friends that want to play a game together. Sure, there's tons.
It's like Divinity.
Huh?
You can play Divinity.
What's that?
It's It's basically like a Dungeons and Dragons video game, kind of. It has similar rules to Dungeons and Dragons in terms of like combat, but it's a lot more streamlined because like it's turn-based,